And if you're interested, you can look into the collaboration with the Nazis. So again, we're asking here, what were the good old days? You're making America great again. Certainly, we don't mean to go back to slavery. No, that's not good. Then, of course, the expansion westward and the basically annihilation of the American Indians. Well, most people say that that wasn't so good. And then, how about when Texas declared independence from Mexico on the slavery issue? And how about when we, in 1948, 1848, we stole half of Mexico? Well, and of course, we can go on to the Spanish American War, which was launched on a false pretext and took Spanish possessions, Cuba and so on, Philippines. So, where is this greatness in the past? And then we can go to the 20th century. Yes, American industry was expanding greatly, and I guess we can call that greatness. Incidentally, that happened really with the help of a tremendous influx of immigration, which provided low-cost labor and helped to, facilitate that expansion of industry. So then, but we go on to the 20s, which I've already mentioned, which are support for fascist Italy.
Wait, this is just an aside, but I was thinking we need to do something on Haiti since we've been involved there for over 100 years, toppling all their, their good presidents that were trying to do something for them, for the people.
Yeah.
And, now it's the poorest country in, the whole Western Hemisphere. They have all these, not only incredible poverty, something like 70-80% of the people are just in dire poverty. There's just sewage running through the streets, no garbage pickup. The land is like 90% of the land is owned by like the top 3% people, all the old.
Yeah, it's a basket case. I suppose probably the poorest country in the world, I say. And the most recently.
And now we have all the Haitian immigrants coming here, and we wonder why.
Yeah. Well, most recently, I think was the progressive regime of Aristide. And I think in the 90s, he was overthrown. And, Duvalier and that ilk was put in there. But this story repeats throughout Latin America. The U.S. has been behind the fascist military coups in almost every country in Latin America, with possible, some, Central American country I'm trying to think of that hasn't been overthrown.
Belize.
Well,
I don't know, but that's
not sure about Belize. What?
Belize is just pretty much a.
No, I'm thinking of Costa Rica, but and I'm not sure about Belize. But other than those two, throughout Central America and South America, every country's experienced fascist military coups. That's because we trained these military establishments at the School of Americas and finance them, so buy them their equipment and train them. And so they have a certain, and we condition them. We brainwash them about the great campaign against communism. And so we have, and that of course extends on around the world, Indonesia and so on and so forth. So let's not get too much bogged down in Latin America right now.
I think we're wrong about Belize and Costa Rica because honestly, they're like the most Americanized. You know, I mean, they have a lot of expats living there. I think they accept the dollar in both those places. So maybe we just subjugated them a long time ago. But anyway, yeah.
Well, there's another book which is supposedly very good. I haven't read by a French author. I'll give it to you here in a minute. On the same subjects, which is even more detailed. And of course, you can find good articles on global research.